welcome to weekly check-in number 1 for the series of writing a book from your comments. I thank you guys for all the support here at the top. This series has been doing amazingly at the time of recording this, and I've loved reading all the comments and all the feedback, and I'm really excited to start writing because as of the time I'm recording this, I have not yet started the intro. We are currently on day 5, but I just have some things that I can't really say in short content that I need to say here. And, just a couple of rules, couple different things, there's never going to be everything in one video, but I just wanted to give me a starting point so that, I can navigate this better. So first of all, it's a very good possibility I don't get any comments on these next couple of videos. I don't know why. They just haven't been getting recommended by the YouTube algorithm. I can't do anything to change that. You can, but that doesn't matter right now. But I do indeed expect that at least once we will have a situation where there are no comments. And what I will do then is I will make myself a rule that if nobody comments, I get to decide myself, and if I genuinely can't decide myself, I will repost the content or redo it in some sort of way. But yeah, just getting that over with because that's been something on my mind. But other than that, I'm really excited for where this is going. There's not too many rules to this kind of thing. Of course, if like a very memey comment gets put to the top, I'll always go with the second. And I'm really trying to incorporate every single comment I get. It's not going to be entirely possible, but like, for example, some of the character recommendations I was given whenever I asked for the character will most likely come up as side characters in one of the many stories I tell with this little Martian boy. And, I have no expectations yet, but I'm already starting to formulate a bit of a story, of course. That might change. The whole book is kind of up to you guys, but I've really liked working on it so far, and I look forward to working on it more in the future. But all that aside, I do want to talk about the actual book. So, of course, this one's going to be the most information heavy because I don't have any writing. But the second I start writing, these weekly updates will come out every Friday, and they will basically go over what I wrote, and I will send it to you in a completely free format. And I do intend on making this whole thing completely free to access so that if you want to watch it, not watch it, what am I talking about? If you want to go through, read it, I mean, this is your book for everything. Man, words aren't wording for me today. This is your book as much as it is mine, so I'm not going to put some sort of price gate on it. That being said, I would also like to get it published as an actual like paperback and hardback book. Of course, that would cost money because we have to produce it. But that is the plan, and hopefully that comes to fruition within the next couple of months. Now, another thing, how long is this book going to be? And that's a question I think I'm going to leave up to you guys because, I mean, I don't really feel like this is going to be a whole series of novels that is 9 books long. At least I hope it doesn't come to that. But I do want it to be a decently sized, maybe like 200-page story at like the most. And I just want it to be meaningful. I want to be able to send it out to somebody that can just read it and enjoy the whole story. And that's why I was saying that about meme content, is because sure, you can do it to be funny all you want, but I would like this end result to be at least generally a good story. And luckily, I've only seen one meme comment so far, so that's pretty good. But other than that, I think that's all for this week. Another thing, actually. I highly recommend you pay attention to my community feed if you want every single chance to influence this story, because I will be putting information in there, like smaller questions, like, yes or no questions that come up whenever I'm actually writing. I'll probably give you like an hour to answer, so you probably won't catch them all, but I'm just going to put those out there so that I can get these things that I'm uncertain of, because again, I want it to be influenced by everybody else just as much as it's influenced by me. Again, I want this to be your book more than it is mine. Using me is more a vessel simply to write your book, if you want to think about it that way. But of course, all these different ideas are all going to come into this amalgamation, this biopunk sci-fi prison Martian kid, you know, on a terraform Mars. It's gonna get a little hectic, and I totally understand that. But of course, I'm going to try to make it so that you can come out of this process feeling you gained something. And of course, again, this is gonna be a free book. You can pick it up anytime you want to, and it'll be free. There will be a Google document that I'll share with you. It probably won't be the Google document I use to actually write the book, but it will be a completely free, completely accessible thing. And one of the last things I'll probably ask, and it'll probably be like the finale question, is I might turn this into an audiobook too, if that's what everybody wants. But of course, this is going to change. My goals are going to morph as your comments do and the book does. And of course, this isn't set in stone, but this is just week 1 check-in. And week 2, we'll start seeing actual content. We'll probably see the introduction. So I do hope you enjoyed. If you are looking forward to this book, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to me to get notified for all of those things, and so that they come up on your subscriptions feed. Or not, if you don't feel like it. Up to you. But, and of course, your comments on long-form videos matter more than your comments on the shorts. Now, I'm not going to ask you any specific questions here. I'm not going to say, influence the story in this way or influence the story in that. I just want some suggestions. I mean, long form videos is how I got the whole idea of biopunk. So I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the comment section.